Well, I was going to start off this video by doing a little bit of an introduction, but it appears I want to pick up my whole entire microphone stand, so I think that is the introduction instead. What's going on, champs and jambets? It's FireMonkey here, over on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, for the first time in a while on this channel, and I want to talk about something I have finally accomplished on the very first day of 2024. So as you're seeing, this is probably like the third or fourth, but I have accomplished this today as the time I'm recording, which is the very first day of the year, and as you can see based on the camo right here, I have finally unlocked Interstellar camo, my first ever time unlocking a mastery camo legit in the entire history of me ever playing Call of Duty, and I'm honestly super excited. Now, I understand that, Modern Warfare 3, their camo challenges this year have been seen as some of the easier ones compared to, what we've had for other Call of Duties, especially for someone like me who likes playing Shipment 24/7, where you have very small maps. It is something that may not be seen as the most craziest feat in the world. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, you got easy camo, of course, you've completed it, bada bing, bada boop, but at the exact same time, I'm excited to have completed this, because not only is it about the mastery camo for me, but it's also because of the fact that I really love the galaxy aesthetic that you have going on with the camo right here, and I'm now able to run into matches, to kind of turn my brain off, not have to focus on specific challenges, not have to focus on specific weapons or anything like that, and I can just use my galaxy themed camo on every single weapon that there is in the game. Now, I have around 4 weapons I still haven't actually unlocked this on, but for the most part, I've unlocked it on all the weapons I would actually use, all of the SMGs, assault rifles, all that type of stuff, except for like one assault rifle, and I don't really have too much to worry about, right? Because it's like the weapons that I don't have it on, I can just get it on later. But let me tell you, going from using specific weapons, doing specific challenges, using snipers, using all the battle rifles, assault rifles, all that type of stuff, and then going back to the point where I can sit here in game and just use SMGs, run around, spray and pray the entire time in hardcore mode where I know everything is one shot, one kill basically, feels so relieving, right? It makes the game just so much more fun in a way, because, I had the moment where I had a challenge, I had a focus, I had a goal, and that was to actually unlock this camo, and now that I've actually unlocked the camo, it's a moment where it's like clarity in a way, right? It's like I don't have any challenges left anymore. I don't have anything that I'm really focused on. I can go ahead and go for calling cards and all that type of stuff, and I might do that a little bit here and there, because all you have to really do in order to get that is literally just get kills, which is something I'm completely fine with, but it's now at a moment where it's like the main goal I had for this Call of Duty, I've achieved, right? It's like I don't even know if I want to buy bundles or anything else, because some of the bundles, some of the weapon, designs and everything actually get rid of the unique little flair you got with the camo, but I do know that most likely in the next grind I end up going down, if I really decide to do it, is the zombies camo grind, because I already have all the weapons maxed out, and all I would really need to do is pack a bunch of the weapons, go ahead and get my kills here and there in order to actually exfil properly with pack a punch or whatever else, get the elite kills, which is a lot easier because they actually went ahead and made it so exfil now spawns a lot of manglers, and just kind of be on my way, right? It is something that I'm kind of excited for, and I'm hopeful that I end up actually doing, because as much as I love galaxy themed stuff, they decided to one-up me by making the zombies camo this year also a galaxy themed thing. But also, if I ever get bored, if I'm ever like, oh, there's nothing to do with this Call of Duty, I can go ahead and start using Modern Warfare 2 weapons again. I can finish up the grind I have for the Modern Warfare 2 camos and max that out as well, because that is a possibility, that's an opportunity available in this game, and I do have a website where I'm able to track all of the camo challenges in a very easy to view format, which allows me to actually go ahead, continue enjoying the game for even longer, grinding everything out in order to go ahead and try seeing as much of the things I can unlock as possible before the next year comes, and who knows, maybe even the next COD 2024 or whatever else, I'll be able to carry over this mastery camo over there. But I definitely want to make a little bit of a video on it, because as you guys know, this has been something I actually wanted to do for a little bit. I took a long break from actually working on the grind just to play other games, and I returned and I was getting back-to-back camo progress, right? I had the motivation at the highest point possible, popping double XP tokens, all that type of stuff, and I think one of the things that really motivated me further was when I stopped trying to go from camos in specific categories to just level up all the weapons first and then go for the camos afterwards, because it made it a lot easier for me, right? Because in the old way, I would go ahead and level up the weapon, I would try getting as many camos as possible for that weapon, then I would go to the next one. But with the method I was doing afterwards, where I was just leveling up all the weapons, not caring about camos until after everything was leveled, it was a lot nicer, because if I was having a weapon I was specifically struggling with, I could go ahead and swap off of that for now and just instantly start unlocking camos on another weapon. And it makes me wonder, imagine if Call of Duty weapons never even had levels to begin with. Imagine you just kind of woke up one day, you logged in, and you were able to unlock camos without worrying about, oh, you know, I'm this level, I'm that level, I'm this, I need to get to this point or that point or whatever else. You would be getting all these different mastery camos a lot sooner, in my opinion, because you wouldn't have that extra worry about what is my progress on this weapon levels grind before I can actually get the camo progress for the weapon as well. And like, let me tell you, it gets so satisfying once you're actually done with the grind, right? Once you've gotten the camo, you know, you don't have to get the camo again. If you want it on another weapon, a new one or whatever, you'll have to get those camos, of course, but you don't have to worry about specifically grinding out 36 more weapons, getting gilded, forged, and all that stuff, just to get this camo on all the other weapons, because you already have it unlocked, and you're in this point of clarity where you can just run around, rock the camo on whatever weapon you want to use, and if you want to be like these people over here using the grenade launcher, you can do that. You can turn your brain off, use the grenade launcher, get a lot of explosive kills, and not have to worry about it being for a grind. At that point, you're just doing it because of the satisfaction of you went through the pain and suffering, so now you get to let other people go through the pain and suffering of them working on their grinds or whatever else, while you've already completed yours. And man, I am just so happy to have this done, and it just makes me super excited, not only because I have the camo, but because it's such a galaxy themed thing, so it just looks aesthetically pleasing to me, right? It is my favorite camo that I've ever seen from mastery camos in like the history of Call of Duty, right? I think the whole entire like gilded, forged naming scheme is dumb, but at the same time, the actual camo Interstellar itself, even priceless to be honest with you, looks so pretty, and I love the animation on it, and I definitely prefer it over like Damascus and all those other camos we've gotten before, but that is just a me preference. Now, of course, you know, this video is just to kind of ramble on about it and be excited about the whole entire grind, but it is something that, man, I never thought I would actually end up doing, because, you know, in the history of me playing Call of Duty, I typically would hop into shipment or hop in just a random hardcore mode 24/7, turn my brain off, blast some music, and play the game that way. That would be my whole entire, you know, pathway of doing stuff. However, doing this grind and everything, there are some maps you need to play that aren't just shipment in order to get some of the different camos. You know, some require long shots, penetration kills, all that type of stuff, which you can't super easily get on shipment, especially long shots with like an assault rifle. That's like impossible on this map, but it's something that I have been, you know, opening up my horizons to and playing other maps for, and it's been a lot of fun, especially when you hop in a game with like some friends or whatever else. You kind of just chat it up and talk about random stuff while you're working on your different camo grinds. It almost doesn't even feel like you're playing those very open maps. My only complaint is I wish that, you know, for some of those more open maps that aren't shipment, I wish it was more than 6v6, you know, maybe 10v10, 12v12, something along that line, because there are a lot of moments in those 6v6, you know, smaller maps or whatever else that are double the size of shipment or whatever, where I feel I'm just running around for hours upon hours, just wandering to find one person so that I can actually go ahead and eliminate them. And then on top of this whole entire grind, right, if we look at the battle pass, for example, I have 5 rewards left until I'm completely done. If we go over here, how many days are left in the battle pass? I can't even really see that. Is it somewhere? I don't know. But, you know, I have 5 actual things left to do before I actually complete this pass, and there's a lot of time left in it. And then on top of that, if we look at my armory unlocks, I have every single thing unlocked except for the winner sticker right here. So it's been a fun little grind, and I'm just sitting here now like, well, now what do I do? Because I have 53 hours of normal level double XP, but I have over 60 hours of double weapon XP, and there isn't really any weapon for me to use here to kind of grind that out on. I guess I could go back to the old Modern Warfare 2 stuff, and I think I'll have some stuff to level up. Yeah, as you see, I don't even have the snipers even progressed at all, so maybe I could do that, but right now it's not even really a focus for me, because I'm like, hell yeah, I got this camo right here, and that's what I'm happy about, right? You know, the focus isn't on the other weapons that I could get camos for as of now, it's on the fact that I've managed to actually stick to my promise, and I've managed to actually get a mastery camo for the first time ever for myself personally in Call of Duty. And I'm super happy about that, right? Now, I wish I would have made more videos kind of, you know, just going through the grind and everything else with you guys, maybe go ahead and do some streams on or whatever else, but at least, you know, that wasn't one of the things I ended up doing, because a lot of the grind I was ending up doing for the camos was during a... I mean, you know what, let me just go ahead and do this real quickly. I mean, hey, if you're going to give me a free finisher, of course I'm going to take it, but it was during one of the moments when I was like, you know, sick and I didn't really want to focus on content creation too much, so I just blasted music, went completely silent, and just completely grinded through some stuff. And, well, I accidentally changed off of automatic fire. Let me go ahead and fix that real quickly here. And let me tell you, just having something to do to keep my mind occupied makes being sick a little less of a worry. It makes it a lot easier to go ahead and be sick, you know, because you're like, okay, maybe I'm sick, but I have something I'm focusing on. I have a goal I'm still trying to achieve, so it doesn't feel like I'm in my room just dying, being like, blah, I'm accomplishing nothing in life. I can't believe this. And once you actually get through the main like forged camos and you get to the priceless area, it is such a quick grind because it does not feel like forged at all, right? It feels like you're just going ahead and doing a random bonus challenge, like, you know, the calling card challenges you get whenever you reach level 50, 100, 150, all that type of stuff, because it goes so quickly. It's just like, oh, get 25 suppressor kills with this weapon. Done with that? Okay, go ahead and use the other weapon and get 15 clean shot kills, one shot kills, whatever else, and it just goes so rapid fire. But I know another thing that probably makes me really happy to have this grind done is the fact that when I was going ahead and preparing all of it, the day I managed to actually get the camo, which is January 1st, same day I'm recording this video, is like a day or two before shipment 24/7 actually leaves us and we go back to meet 24/7 for a little bit of time. And I'm like, okay, you know, I managed to actually get the grind done when we still had shipment available, which makes me very happy because I love this map. It's definitely a very nice map to grind things out with. But man, I want to know how hard it would have been to go ahead and complete this grind for all the camos and stuff, you know, the individual challenges, if I had that extra period of time where I'm just wandering around to try finding one or two people to actually even eliminate them. But with that said, you know, I would love to hear in the comments down below, what are your guys' New Year's resolutions? What do you want to accomplish in the gaming sphere if you are doing anything related to gaming? I know I'm definitely going to be playing some more single player games. I want to go through and play some of the like Fallout 4, 3, 2, 1, New Vegas, all that type of stuff. And yes, I know 1 is like the text-based top-down thing or whatever else that isn't really, you know, as modern as the newer games and stuff. I tried playing it a little bit here and there, but I do want to go ahead and play through all of the Fallout games. I want to go ahead and play through, you know, some of the Stalker games. I want to go ahead and play, for example, Deus Ex. I want to go ahead and complete Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. So I have a lot of goals that I want to personally achieve this year in the land of gaming. But on top of that, you know, I plan to do some other stuff as well. Maybe get a little bit into like reading a little bit more. Maybe read like a manga chapter a day or something like that, just to kind of ease into doing more stuff than my normal loop of just play game, go to sleep, make video, go to sleep, play game, do all that type of stuff over and over and over again. But we'll see what the future has in store. And with that said, hope you champs and chambits enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing to support the content I create, and I will catch you all wonderful people next time whenever I make another video, and peace out.